Hey everyone, this is All Things Tech, and in this video I'm showing you how you can get a version of Kodi on your latest iPhone or iOS device. Now, as you can see, this is my iPhone 7 Plus and it's running a version of Kodi which I've just installed. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this via my iPad mini because it will just be easier for you to follow, and there are some fiddly little buttons that you need to press. But it's a step-by-step guide. What I must say at this stage, guys, is that I don't know the implications of this. It is not necessarily from a trusted source, but I just wanted to give you a step-by-step guide, but please install it at your own risk. Let's get going. Okay guys, let's get going. So you need to go to this website, pgyer.com/pgipa. I'm going to show you that again in a second. Click on the button and it will ask you whether you want to install the Playglass app. You click on the button and in the bottom there you'll see that it's loading up, and it will take about a minute or so to load. So while that's doing, I'm just going to show you that website's address again. The link will be in the description as well, but it's https://pgyer.com/pgipa. Okay, so that now should just about be done. So let's have a look in the background. Okay, and we're good to go. So you can see it's got the Playglass logo, but if you click on it, it will come up with a warning saying that it's an unauthorized developer or an untrusted developer, and you need to manually go in and trust it. So untrusted enterprise developer. Okay, this is what I can't confirm, guys. I don't know about these. I don't know whether it's safe, whether it has access to any of your other material. So it's completely at your own risk that you do this. I'm just doing this completely to show you how to do it. So you go into settings and then you go to general, and then you scroll down to device management, and in there you'll see the company that are looking for you to enable the trust, and you click on trust from there, and in red again, trust. Okay, so that means now you'll be able to run the application. So let's head over and have a look what's involved. Okay, so when we launch, you'll notice that it will be in 3D side by side and also in Chinese. So we need to change those. So in the top bar, hit the third button on the left-hand side of the screen, and then the top button on the next page. Then the second button, and then on the menu, the top button, and you'll see the choice for English. Click on English, and you'll notice it all changes to English, and at the bottom there, double click until you get to expert. Okay, so now we're going to go and change the screen so that it's just one screen, not two. Head into System, and then down to System again at the bottom, and you'll see Video Output, and about the third one down, it's got 3D, and you just disable that. And there you go, folks. You're all back to just one screen, and it's starting to look a lot more like a normal Kodi setup. So what I'm going to do now is show you how you install, for instance, Aris Wizard so that you can download a build. To do that, though, we're going to need an app, but in order to make that app work, we need the web server to be working. So head into System and then Services, and then the third one down, which is Web Server. Just click on that, and then in the top box on the right, enable the remote via HTTP. Now we need to get the app, so I'm going to be using my iPhone now to go to the App Store. Now this is just a standard Kodi Cebu app that you can download. Okay, so we're going to search on the App Store for the Kodi app, and we're going to get that installed. Okay, so this is the one that you need, so SYBU, but if you just search Kodi, it will come down, and when you open it up, it should automatically find your, there you go, my iPad mini. It's found it. Okay, so now what you'll notice, unfortunately it doesn't go into landscape mode, but you'll notice that if I operate the arrow keys now, it will move it on the iPad, and so we can go in and start to install the next stage. Okay, so either using the remote or on the screen, go to System and then File Manager. and you'll see if you try to add source by using your finger, nothing would happen. So we need to go down to the remote and click add source. So you then need to click OK, and that will bring up the keyboard, which you can either use on the phone as the remote, or you can use actually on the keyboard itself. It's fine from there. Okay, so I'm going to use the keyboard just because it's a little bit easier, but in there you need to type in http://ariswizard.co.uk, and once you've typed that in, just press OK. And then in the bottom box, you can select the bottom box. I'm just going to call it Aris. And we're going to press OK. So your source is there, so now we need to go in and install from the source. So there we go to System, Settings, and then Add-ons. It was a first run, so it will say that. We're going to install from zip file, and the top one there, as you can see, is Aris. Click on the repository and then let that enable. Okay, so we're going to head out back to the home screen now and go into Programs. If Programs isn't there, in the bottom left corner on the home screen, you'll be able to change it to Expert and Programs will appear. Then you'll see the Aris Wizard, and we'll let the Aris Wizard run its normal course. Just zoom in for you. And there you go, you're all in Aris Wizard, where you can install add-ons, install a build, do whatever you want to in there. I'm just going to show you how you can just install a quick video add-on. So let's go down and install Exodus. One thing you might find on here, guys, is that you will get errors popping up, but it doesn't always mean that there is an error and it hasn't worked. So for instance, when this Exodus will come up with an error, but I'll show you at the end that it installs it perfectly fine and there is no problem at all. Okay, so we're nearly there. I think it's about now that it will probably come up with an error. There you go, it came up with a module couldn't be downloaded. So don't really know what that means, but it then came up with saying it was successfully installed. So if we close the application now, the Aris Wizard, and if we head back home and go over to Video Add-ons, Exodus is there. It opens perfectly fine. Let's check out the movies, see whether we can see whether a list of movies is there. Look at the most popular, for instance. Don't think that worked. I need to press it again, I think. Yep, press it again. So everything's happening in exactly the same way as it would do on your normal Kodi setup. And there you go, guys. The list of movies are there, and I have tested them, and they do play fine. Hope this video helps, guys. Remember, you're doing this at your own risk, but thanks for watching. Give it a like, and please subscribe.